Okay, so Indians and Pakistanis are protesting in the UK.
Yeah, they are.
And this crazy video, all weekend long,
All weekend.
was filled with signs.
So embarrassing.
So one of the most embarrassing one was this one.
This clown. That's such an Indian thing, or
You know when you like act tough and you're doing your mustache?
so bad now?
His mustache didn't go up at all. Like, isn't it supposed to twist up?
Yeah, he doesn't even
Aren't you
have.
supposed to like twirl it?
Yeah, he doesn't even have it.
He didn't have it.
He doesn't have.
What?
No, you can't. You don't even have enough.
I don't have enough.
You don't have enough.
I used to be able to.
No, you don't have. Not even close. Not even close, buddy. Yeah, and they actually caught him, and then he starts screaming about like why him, and what did I do, and I think it's embarrassing. Oh, you got the full one.
Now he's crying.
I think, the most embarrassing, it's just so embarrassing for, like, you're in a different country.
Yeah.
And you're protesting about what's happening. Like, they're so patriotic.
Yes.
I don't get the level of patriotism? In Indian and, well, Pakistanis too, but especially Indians. But they're both out there.
Yeah.
In places like, let's just say UK.
The UK. Yeah.
Flipping out in front of embassies, holding up water bottles and like insulting each other. Just think about it. You're in a different country. You obviously didn't like your country too much to stay there. So you left.
Yes.
They left. They all got on a plane. They got their visas, or they married somebody in the UK, and they left.
Yes.
And now you're standing in front of an embassy screaming about what's happening back home with this whole terrorist attack and the innocents that was killed.
Is it almost like they're trying to add fuel to the fire, like out, but they're not even in their own country to do it?
I just think that they're very uneducated people. They're very uneducated. Half of these kids are all probably skip drivers, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And
Or illegal.
they're illegal, and they're just out on the streets, nothing better to do.
Yeah.
And it's like they get this fire in them because they have to now be on the streets and show that they are Indian.
Yeah.
And they're a Pakistani. And it's so, forget the kids. Have you seen the old people?
Oh, yeah.
Like the 80, 90-year-olds?
Yeah.
Like this acting like children.
Yeah.
And they're holding up water bottles and they're like showing their ass and all these things. And they're talking about like the Hindus and the cows and the urine and all this stuff. So embarrassing. And then on top of that, you have white policemen, like full British, born and raised.
Yeah.
They have an accent. They now have to stand there on the streets when they could probably be doing other things, like to better serve the community.
Yeah.
Now they have to stand and guard these 200 useless Indians and watch them protest about something that's happening 10,000 miles away.
Yeah.
It's like, just look at the lunacy behind that.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
They're chasing them in the streets, and then you wonder why people are hating against any type of immigration to any of these European countries.
Yeah.
And or Canada, US.
I never see, like, okay, yes, there's, I never understood why protesting in different countries
I don't get it.
ever makes, like, does it make any effect?
No.
Does it cause anything? Does it do anything?
It doesn't do anything.
Right? All it does is, okay, maybe you have patriotism, but then again, we have patriotism as Canadians.
I would not go
like,
protest what's happening in India, Pakistan right now.
No.
I just wouldn't. And I'm very Punjabi.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go start protesting.
No,
because
it's not going to do anything.
It's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
But you're also not there. Like, if you're there, it's a different story,
I can't believe the fact that these kind of videos, the UK protest videos, are going more viral than the actual incident that happened in India.
Of course.
Right? Like, there's a whole, like, almost war about to start here.
Nothing's going to happen.
Right? Nothing's going to happen.
No.
Obviously, it is political because the elections are coming out.
Yeah.
And, like, we know the reasons what would happen. It sucks that people were killed.
Oh, 100%.
Right? and terrorism is always going to be there. It's been there for the last 20 years, 20, 30 years.
Man, I've been there for the last since,
right,
like,
hundreds years, thousands years.
independence, man.
It's not going to go away just because India stopped the water. Okay?
No.
It's just an excuse for people. Like, India and Pakistan has always just needed an excuse, whether it's a cricket match, simple as a cricket match, gets these people riled up.
But that's the Indian temperament, though. You know, Indians are like the things that you're seeing in the UK.
Yeah.
In the sense of like their temperament.
Yeah.
That's what Indians are. That's what they do. They like to showboat and scream and yell these like very like these chants, these Jai Shri Ram chants and all this other garbage.
Again, religious, right?
It's religious. That's nothing to do with India.
Yeah.
And yet you're just
Yeah.
the worst was the adults.
Yeah.
Like the kids, you could even maybe chalk it up to maybe there's immature idiots, which they are.
Yeah.
But then you have the adults. Like, so I saw some guys that were like past retirement age on the streets. Like, you got nothing better to do? Bro, you're like 90. Call it a day. Like, why do you care so much? You've been in the UK longer than you were ever in India.
In India, yeah.
And yet you're so patriotic. Like, you're on the streets like, oh my God, we gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, figure what out? You're not even Indian anymore. Like,
Yeah.
you're done. Like, it's game over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just, it was the same thing when the whole like okay, this was a religious one, the Khalistani stuff that we had talked about, right?
Yeah.
All that, like nothing was happening in India itself.
Oh, it's
but
here.
everything was here.
Yeah, it's the same
thing.
thing.
It's just another excuse for these. And then here's my surprising one, because like that guy that ran, right? Because young guys, you know, you have that testosterone built up in you. You want to like Joanni Jag Janti.
It's Velle.
You know,
we're Velle people.
but they're illegal. Like that's why he ran, right? Like he's probably an illegal.
probably
He knows he's about to get deported.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's just screwed up.
Man, if I was illegal, I wouldn't leave my
Why would
partner.
you come? Yeah. How much patriotic like do you need to be to go and like put yourself in that position? Because you just lost your job. You were gonna get arrested. You're gonna get jailed.
It's
probably
that
get
typical mob Indian mentality. They like to do things
Yeah.
in groups, and
Yeah.
if there's not like a big assembly of people, they don't feel empowered.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. They like to be on the streets causing this uproar that
Yeah.
things are going to go back. And again, why doing it in the UK or in any other country? You want to go protest, book a flight,
Go home.
go back to India,
Yeah.
organize,
Yeah.
assemble people there,
Yeah.
do it properly. Stop,
Yes.
if something happens in the US, like if a black person's killed, they protest there. It means something. The government sees it.
Yeah.
And there's something. There's
Yeah.
some movement. Something's happening, right? People see it. The government sees it. Maybe there could even be riots and people see that.
Yeah.
And that gets the government kind of,
Yeah.
you're standing on the street, on the high street,
Mm-hmm.
in front of this like $1 billion building in the UK,
Yeah.
acting like complete idiots.
Yeah.
Like, look how they act. It's embarrassing. Anyways,
Very
it's
and
just
that-
embarrassing.
And the problem is that's what the world is seeing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all you see.
That's what everybody is seeing. Like, man, they're burning like in India right now. They're burning like businesses, like Muslim businesses, right? But then that takes it. It doesn't even make it patriotic anymore. It takes it to religion again.
Yeah, and it has nothing to do with Muslim people.
And it has nothing to do with Muslim people.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous. It
Mental
sucks. The
that.
situation sucks, but it's ridiculous as to what is everybody else around.
Yeah.
The way they're behaving on the video,
Yeah.
right? But protest is so stupid.
But this guy is such an idiot.
This guy,
I'm glad they chased him down.
it has over 14 million views, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
This video has more than 14.
I wish they'd deport him back to whatever village he came
Yeah.
from and just...
There was a lot of that happening in the protests that happened here too. Like they were all just so like everybody's become so cocky for some.
Oh, so cocky.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I really would like to bring them all together and be like, listen, can you just tell us why you guys feel the need to act like this?
Yeah.
There's like a way to. Okay, fine. Let's just go down that road. Let's say they're even protesting. There's even a way to protest.
Yeah.
And Indians will do it the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Like just like the hate speech and like the cursing and the attacking their religious sentiments, and that's what they do.
Yeah.
It's not like, in that protest, they weren't saying anything about the actual attack and how it was bad. It was all about the Pakistanis and how we stopped their water, like tit for tat. It's so Indian.
Like in
Indians can never get past, like, this is our what do you call it? Ogat. This is it.
Yeah.
You can't move. You can't like do better.
No.
Ever. Like this was happening 20 years ago.
Yeah.
This is happening now. Now it's all over social media.
So we find out that Ron Banner guy.
Yeah.
That
What about him?
That the guy that comments on our videos.
Yeah.
That's him.
I know it's him. I told him last week.
That's actually him.
Yeah.
So we have an Indian extremist on our
He's
channel.
a full extremist.
So he's probably gonna have comments about this video.
Yeah.
But you guys let us know your guys' thoughts. Would you protest? I don't know. Was the protest even worth it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Does it do anything? I don't think so.
Shit.
Never does anything anyways.
Nothing.
But yeah,
Right.
keep hitting that subscribe button, like, comment. We'll see you guys in the next video.
See you.
Good. Peace.